You go onto my thing. Okay, everyone's readied up, so I'm just gonna start it. We got full lobby, yeah. Physics are all, my settings are all right. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna do my stream check. Alright, let's go. Yo, talk to make sure that I can't hear you guys. I can't hear you. We're good. Did you post it on the Instagram? My stream? Okay. Okay. Everyone's ready up except for Wasabi. Yeah, Willis is in there. Okay, everyone's readied up. We're gonna start. Okay, here we go. First race season for Milestonedsx. We're gonna watch Wasabi off of the start, and he jumps the gate too early, not getting a good start. Looks like Hockey Drew gets the whole shot. He's gonna try to run away with that. He's got Luke Sparks right behind him, and then Parker in third. Parker goes up the inside of Luke Sparks. Clean pass by him. He's gonna try to get around. It's Hockey Drew. Saltman gets around Luke Sparks after he cases the triple out. Oh no! Parker's bike just takes out Hockey too. That's crazy. Looks like it's Hockey Drew's going to be able to pull away a little bit there with Luke Sparks right behind him. Then there's a bit of a train right behind him with Saltman, Iowa, Willis, and there's a 3 wide corner. 5 wide in that corner. Holy cow. Smoke bag. Axis going up the inside of... Looks like he may have crashed. That was a little crazy there. Didn't quite see what happened. Who goes down there? Was that... Iowa Hawkeyes goes down. It's going to allow Parker and Axis around him. Axis is behind Sam Wow here. They're kind of... This is insane. I don't know where to watch right now. 10 battles. Looks like there's a... Let's watch this battle right here. Parker's kind of behind Axis and Sam Wow as they're side by side. They're going into the corner 3 wide. And then... Looks like Sam Wow gets a little sideways in the corner. It's going to allow... Parker goes around both of them in that section. He got a good run through there. Rick Rock's going to get by Axis too. Axis must have had a terrible run through the whoops. Oh no, Wasabi goes down, taking... Who was that with him? Can't tell because this string thing is... Can't tell quite who that is. But that's... Willis gets by him. And... Wasabi too. So Wasabi gets back up in 9th. Not very good for him. YouTube. Axis is in 7th still. He came off of a win at AOSX, so he's probably going to want to carry that momentum with the other series too. He's right behind Rick Rock, then Samuel. Oh no! Who went down there? Parker went down, allowing a lot of people by. Axis is right behind Luke Sparks and Samuel. He splits right in between them. That was a crazy move right here. That could have gone bad. Sam Wow is right in front of Axis. Luke Sparks goes up the inside of Axis and goes around him. He gets both of them in the one corner. But Sam Wow got a better run through that. Oh, just kind of... No one's... It's Hockey Drew and Saltman are gone right now. Got a huge gap over... Holy nuggets, dude. There's like a 5-way battle for 3rd place right now. It's looking like Axis got around Luke Sparks now for good. But I'm gonna set his sights on Samwell now. Luke Sparks, oh, he was trying to cut up underneath him, but couldn't quite get there. Parker's behind him there, and then Rick Rock next to Parker right now. Oh, almost lands on him. That could have been bad. Oh no, who was that? Wasabi just got hit off the corner. Got stuck on the berm there. That lost a lot of time for that. Iowa Hawkeyes is right behind Rick Rock. And Smokebag sitting in 10th place with a pretty decent gap in, like, around him. Can't exactly tell who's in 11th and 12th. It's not letting me see who their names are. But oh my gosh, five-way battle. Appears that Iowa Hawkeyes and Samwell go down in that corner. Everyone's kind of bunched together here. This is insane. Parker's right behind Luke Sparks for 4th place. And then Rick Rock's right behind him. Oh, and Parker's going to try to send it up the inside, but couldn't quite get there. There's a 3-wide battle here. Oh, and Parker, these guys, I don't know if these guys have beef or anything. Rick Rock's been able to close in on them a little bit. Throws a tear off over the triple. Luke Sparks isn't running quite the fastest laps, but he's running pretty consistent laps, so he's able to stay in front of the inside of here, and couldn't quite get it. He didn't want to push the matter there. Side by side. Parker goes around him on the outside, gets a better run to that section there. Luke Sparks maybe. No! Oh! Luke Sparks goes down after the whoop section. It's going to allow Wasabi and Rick Rock by him. And he's now. Oh no! He dropped back to 9th place after that. So fast it can go bad. Went from 4th to 9th in one section. Look, Axis is starting to reel in Saltman and it's Hockey Drew. It's a pretty tight battle with Iowa Hawkeyes and Samwell right now. Luke Sparks kind of chilling behind them. He's probably going to want to make up some positions now. He's behind the pack. He went from in front of the pack to behind it. Looks like Parker is now leading the pack with Wasabi right behind him. Wasabi, he came back from 10th place. He had a pretty good run through this race. Be kind of cool if he could get onto the podium somehow. You got Rick Rock in 6th, Iowa Hawkeyes in 7th, Samwell in 8th, and Smokebag getting around Luke Sparks in that corner. Luke Sparks gonna go up the inside of Smokebag over the over-under. Gonna get a pretty decent run through the sand there, so Smokebag isn't gonna be able to get him back. Iowa Hawkeyes goes down after the sand section. There's 3 wide over the finish line. Oh, Smokebag almost lands on Luke Sparks. 3 wide over the triple. Oh, I thought we were going to see some... Dude, no! 2 people go down after that triple. Smokebag's allowed to get past both of them. Luke Sparks threw some sauce over that triple, though. It's going to make the fans proud. This is battle right here. Parker and Rick Rock are having... No, Parker and Wasabi. Wasabi gets around Parker right there. Looks like they're reeling in Saltman. I don't know what happened to him. Saltman might have gone down. But Parker's going to try to go up the inside of Wasabi. Wasabi just gets a better run through that corner. They're racing pretty clean here. Then behind that, we got Samwell and Rick Rock all in a battle together. This is insane. Smokebag and Luke Sparks. Iowa Hawkeyes and Luke Sparks are having a pretty good battle here. Iowa Hawkeyes got caught in the crossfire of Luke Sparks' crash, so he might try to push the effort here and maybe tuck under. Oh, he hits the tough block, and that screwed him up through this section. He was able to recover from that pretty well, though. Parker and Wasabi must have crashed in that corner because they're side by side. Whoa! Wasabi pushes Parker off the track. That'd be a warning. It's a little aggressive. Then Samwell was able to get past Parker after that little incident there, but Oh, Saltman goes down again. It's gonna allow Wasabi, nah, not to really get behind him, but getting closer. And Samwow in fifth. And Parker, then Beansmoke. Rick Rock's right behind Beansmoke. Smokebag, I mean. I'm gonna try to tuck underneath him. And he jumps off the track before the triple. Not able to get to the triple. Gets back onto the track, though. It's gonna allow Iowa Hawkeyes to get right behind him there. Looks like there's a battle coming to this. Oh, no! Parker goes down. I don't know what happened to him there. He must have just landed a little funny and went crash on his little face. There's a pretty good battle here with Rick Rock and Iowa Hawkeyes. Luke Sparks then, and who is this? Moto 237 gets by him. Moto 237 used to race a lot of the older tournaments. Used to be pretty good. And not really any too big of battles here going on, except for this Moto 237 and Luke Sparks. Luke Sparks tucks underneath him, and then tucks. Moto 237 is going to try to tuck back underneath him. He's going to go to the inside of him in this corner. No, he's going to take it easy. He doesn't want to screw up this triple here. They both hit the triple clean. Aw. Little tiny bit of dualies, but not anything huge. He's going to run. Luke Sparks gets a better run through that section. Able to close in a little bit. Not really any battles going on. Is Axis on? Axis has caught up to It's Hockey Drew. They're teammates, so this could be a little interesting. I don't think they would take each other out, so this could be turned into a really good race pretty soon. Then you got Saltman in third. He's sitting with a pretty decent gap. Then you got Wasabi, and then Samuel right behind him. And Parker in sixth. Smokebag in seventh. Iowa Hawkeyes in eighth. Rick Rock in ninth. Moto 237 in 10th. Luke Sparks sitting in 11th. And Willis in 12th. Doesn't look like... Looks like Axis might have made a mistake. He lost a little ground on Iowa. Dude, it's Hockey Drew. Then who's going into this corner? And looks like Sam Wow and Parker having a pretty good battle here. Samuel cuts underneath him. Gets around Parker. Parker's gonna try to cut underneath him in this 90-degree corner. Oh, and he pushes him off the track too. That might have just been a racing incident though. I don't know if that was really anybody's fault. Just tried coming to that corner a little bit too hot and kind of took each other out. Parker's gonna cut underneath. Sam Wow gets around him. It's gonna allow. Smokebag. That was Smokebag he passed there. My apologies. Appears to be a four-way wide battle building up here. It's gonna turn into a really, really good race pretty soon. Sam Wow dang, this is kind of insane. Parker leading the pack right now with Sam Wow right behind him. Smokebag coming into this corner. It's all clean so far. Smokebag goes off the track. That's gonna end his little battle there. Looks like Iowa Hockey. Oh no! Sam Wow crashes in that corner. It's gonna break up the battle pretty quick. Iowa Hawkeyes though is gonna try to catch up on Parker a little bit there. He's not gonna be able to get close enough to make a pass in that 90-degree corner though. Then you got Wasabi in front of him. Not too far in front of him though. Then you got Parker and Iowa right there. Hockey Drew and Axis are pretty spread apart. I don't think we're going to see much changes in that unless some serious mistakes happen. Then you got Saltman in third. Then Wasabi. And then Parker, Iowa, and then Samwow all right next to each other. Looks like there's a battle coming in. They're catching up to Wasabi pretty quickly here. Looks like Parker's gonna try to maybe make a pass on Wasabi soon. But I was right behind him, so a mistake from any of these guys and it could really change up the race quite a bit. Doesn't look like there's much going on in the back of the pack. But this battle here with Parker and Iowa they're catching up. They're right on Wasabi now. This could turn into 3 wide. And it looks like I was gonna try to make a run around the outside, can't make it work. Couldn't really cut in between there because Parker cut that corner really close to the inside. They're not going to go for any passes in that because this triple is really crucial on this track. It can make or break about 3 seconds per lap if you screw it up. Then you... don't... They're not quite catching lap traffic, I believe. And it looks like this battle with Wasabi, Parker, and Iowa kind of broke up a little bit here. Sam Wow's reeling them in a little bit though. So they're probably making some mistakes in this heated battle. Wasabi able to get a little bit of breathing room now. This is gonna allow this Axis and it's Hockey Drew gonna maybe be reaching some lap traffic here in this next couple laps. They're catching them. They're about a section behind lap traffic. Then you got Saltman in third, Wasabi in fourth. He's really pulled away from these two guys now. But I was still on Parker. He could still make a move. And then you got Samuel right behind him. And then Smokebag's a little ways back. Then Rick Rock. I really like Smokebag's kit. Looks like the old CR. It's kind of sick. And then Rick Rock. And then Moto 237, which is Casual Glow. Then Luke Sparks. And Willis. Where's that 3-wide battle happening at? Right here. Iowa Hawkeye is trying to cut underneath Parker. Looks like they... Is that a lapper? No, they're all right there. Parker's trying to pull away from them, but Iowa and Samwell are right on him. It's gonna... Oh, no! Parker crashes on the finish line. That's going to allow Samwell and Iowa to pass him. Now Samwell is going to try to get around Iowa, but they've been battling pretty much all race. Things really changed. It looks like there's a battle between... the lappers? Yeah. It looks like Itaki Drew has caught some lappers. This could maybe allow Axis to get right up on him. The lappers do a good job of letting him get by. It's good for racing. Axis is right on them though, so they're going to have to watch out for that. I'm pretty sure they're aware of that. You got Wasabi in fourth. And then Iowa Hawkeyes and Sam Wow and Smokebag. Everyone's still pretty close. This could go either way. Axis is catching... Oh, Axis goes down! That's going to allow Itaki Drew to pull away. It's going to be very interesting. I wonder if that had to do with lap traffic. It might have threw Axis out of his flow. Looks like Saltman is still sitting in third. Pretty decent. Then Wasabi. I was caught up to Wasabi a little bit there. Then you got Samwow, decent gap behind. Then Smokebag. Then Rick Rock. Then Moto. Willis. It's kind of... The race hasn't changed much in the top three. Axis was catching Hockey Drew, but Hockey Drew's just laying down some consistent laps. Dang, Parker dropped out. He was sitting in fourth for the longest time. He hit that finish line and now he's just gone. Oh, Parker may have gotten a glitch. Might be something we have to go back and look at after this race. That's going to be something to look at. Maybe watch for in other tournaments too. Looks like Axis hasn't been catching Hockey Drew. Saltman's. They've got a huge gap over Saltman, though. Then Iowa Hawkeyes. Then Wasabi in fifth. Wasabi's going to try to catch Iowa Hawkeyes again, but it's just so hard to make up time on this track without people crashing because there's so many sections where you have to, like in that 90-degree corner that they just went through, that's so easy to mess up, and you have to be so precise, and it's so hard to go fast and keep up good speed. It's like, is that Parker right behind Sam out? It is. So Parker is sitting in 7th right now, and then Smokebag would technically be in 8th. Looks like Samuel goes down. That's going to allow Parker to fly by him there. Then Wasabi's got a decent gap over them. So Samuel goes down again. It's no fun. Looks like Rick Rock and Moto 237 are having a battle. Moto 237, he's been just laying down consistent laps. He didn't have that great of a start, but now he's been able to keep up with them and keep some time up on them. It's Hockey Drew coming around, just getting past time, so they don't have one lap to go. Then Axis is closing in on him. This could be something insane. Then Saltman, Iowa Hawkeyes, and Wasabi, and I believe Parker would be in front of Samwow. Yeah, there he goes buying the whoops. And then you got Smokebag right behind Samwow. If Samwow makes mistakes again, that's going to allow Smokebag to get around him. So he's got to be careful for that. Then Rick Rock, decently far back, with Moto Money right on him, with Moto 237. Then Willis and Luke Sparks gets jumped over. I don't know who. Might be someone lapping him? Can't exactly tell. It was Saltman lapping him. It's Hockey Drew coming around for the last lap. Axis stayed about the same gap. This is gonna be interesting to see if Axis can make something work here. Look at him, he's trying to scrub glitch and everything. Is anything he can do to catch up, he's gonna be trying to do at this point. It's Hockey Drew. If he runs a decent lap, he should be able to keep this to a minimum of Axis catching him. He hits that section clean, and he's coming into the... Whoops, this corner is pretty crucial. Looks like he takes it easier than usual. Gonna just try to get this close. Axis screws it up a little bit. He's gonna lose a lot of momentum. Just a section there. That might just be given to him now. Just has 2 corners left. Makes it over. Gets through the sand section. And Axis does a sky wheelie for... I don't know why, but he's looking like Ronnie Mack over here. So goes... It's Hockey Drew, Axis, Saltman in 3rd with a decent gap behind him. Then you got Iowa in 4th. Then Wasabi in... Iowa in 3rd. Wasabi in 4th. Smokebag in 5th. Parker might be in between him, though. It's tough to say with the glitch. Then you got Samwow, 6th. Rick Rocks just goes down, allowing Moto 237 to get him around him on the last lap. 10 seconds to go. And then Willis, Luke Sparks, and then, yeah. Okay. Well, that's going to wrap up round number 1 of Milestonedsx series. Hope to see y'all next week, and thanks for tuning into the stream.